We are living in a society where a lot of informations come from different angles, different parts of the world, from different individuals, from different levels of knowledge, views, and understanding. So it becomes a kind of opportunity for many to grab what they are seeing, and if you don't know too well, it will surprise you to know that many people are benefiting from it and others are losing from it. Right here is the market that has fetched a lot of people a lot of money, and the same market is the same place where a lot of people are crying, and some are finding it so difficult to even feed their family from it. And sorry to say this, some are even in a very huge debt today because they entered into what you are seeing on the screen. Just what you are watching here has ended a lot of people into serious debt that they don't know how they will come out of it, except they receive help from God or whoever they may meet tomorrow. That is the reason here in this video I want to help some people to clear up some of the doubt and being able to stand on their two legs to make a trade and be able to make profit. That is my aim here, and that is the reason this video is here today. My name is GDFX. I will not hesitate to tell you this, that the only thing I request from you is just to like this video, just give this video a thumbs up, and please, if you have not subscribed, just subscribe. That is the only thing I need from you, as I'll be dropping this strategy. Make use of it and it's going to help you. I will not fail to tell you the truth. The truth is that if you ask me personally, what is the biggest challenge traders are having currently now? If you ask me again, what is the biggest challenge traders are having today, I will tell you that the biggest challenge traders are having may be two. Practically just the two basic challenge. The number one basic challenge people are facing today is informations they receive here on YouTube. It may be from my own, it may be from others. Yes, you go to Mr. A, you grab information. You go to Mr. B, you drop Mr. A information and you jump into Mr. B's information. And you go to Mr. C, you jump all the information from Mr. A and Mr. B, you jump to C. That is how you'll be running helter-skelter. At the end of the day, what you are trying is money. So when A did not work, B did not work, then C work. Then the C did not work to your exact expectation, you drop C and you use E or D or F or whatever and start crippling all your efforts so far. And at the end of the day, you keep either gaining or you keep losing. I keep wondering why somebody will use a strategy that will give you an opportunity of raising your $10 to 1,000. And for one reason or the other, for whatever reason, you decide to abandon that single strategy and try to try to apply another strategy. What is your problem? Any strategy that can raise a $10 to even $100 is a good strategy. You should not joke with it. And I'll keep saying this here on YouTube. I will keep saying this. Nobody's going to beat me. I have one truth and I must say it. One strategy can last for 1 year. You can be good in one strategy and you focus on it. See, that we keep dropping videos every now and then doesn't mean that we want you to stay on that particular strategy. You may have grabbed the strategy that you want for the past 1 year ago and you are now relying on it. Even when you want to try on that strategy, it must not be on that your trading account. You can apply it on a different platform. You can apply it on other phones or other smartphones or even on other this thing. Instead of investing it on that particular trade, that particular platform you are using. It's very, very wrong. So when you see a strategy that is working, please stick to it. So the biggest challenge I have discovered so far is that the major issue people are having so far now is the information they receive here on YouTube, because they receive so much. There is so much that They are not confused. So much that confusion is everywhere. Let me add this thing as I tell you number 2. Now, this video you are seeing here now, I'm about to add indicators that is going to help you, and follow these indicators is going to be of a great help to you. Please listen to what I will say now. What I have here is moving average 50, and the time frame I am using is 1 hour time frame. This is it, 50. Moving average 50 exponential. Moving average 50 exponential. That is what I have. Apply to close. Use any color of your choice. Then we'll have another moving average. This time moving average 100 exponential. Choose any color of your choice. This time I am choosing red. This is what I have. I will make this thing to be clearer than you can ever imagine, and if you do this, it will help you to come out live, no matter where the level of, I don't know where you have been before, but you pick up your pieces and begin to rebuild your future even in the forex world. All right, so now let's add the last one for this time. We are going to add 200, and I'll be changing the color to something else. Let me see what I can use now. I think this deep pink is okay. Good. These 3 things you are seeing here is the life changing strategy that will help you. Come on. It's going to surprise you how you will place a trade in the morning and close it in the evening, and not even in the evening, for 4 days with profits. You know, when some people are trading, it will surprise you to know that this market that crossed over to this place, if you follow this market carefully, squarely, you will find something that will surprise you. Do you know that this single market this single market you are seeing here now, this one you are seeing here, do you know that the market never touched this horizontal line again? Did you see it? Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out so that you see what I'm saying. Did you see it? Did you see it? Can you see that the market that crossed over to this place, from that corner, the last zone that the market made an attempt to move up was here? But that is not what I'm here to do. I'm only here to tell you and show you how you can place a trade, and you'll be sure that what you are placing is the right trade, and you will make profit from it, and you close at the right time, and it's going to help you and favor you. All right, let's move down to the business. I've said something of this nature in my last video for those that are using smartphone, but this time I'm going to make it more clearer and more understandable. I know that this video may be of 20-something minutes or something of that nature, and I believe so much that if you can pay great attention to what I'm about to say, it's going to help you. Sometimes people will say, go straight to the point, go straight to the point. What is the point that you are going straight to if you cannot talk about the basic rudiments and the other simple things that are silent? Here is part of what I'm about to show you. Here is part of what I'm about to show you. But I have my area of concentration, which is what you must look at for. I said on our last video that there is a reason why all these places, why there is a gap between that place and this place. So, and I told us that, like I'm saying it again now, that you cannot just look at a market and when the market crosses in this place, there is a gap on all over these places. Anything that distance this thing is the strength of the bullish, and this is 1 hour time frame. So there is something else we'll be adding that will help us to determine the basic move of this thing that will help us to see it clearer. That is relative strength index 14, and this time we are not adding anything to it. It's just a default of relative strength index. It will help us to fish out some fake signals that we must be careful of. Now, some of you may be asking, like I've been saying this thing several times, some people don't know how to fish out consolidation market. Now, use this indicator you have seen on the screen to fish out consolidations. How do you know that this market is approaching to a ranging market or is already in a ranging market? Number one is that once you have seen that the whole line is in this form. Now the second line, 50 moving average in this form. Now the 200 moving average in this form. Once you have seen such a thing, avoid the market. No matter the benefit you think you'll be getting from this simple move you are seeing here, please avoid the market. It is better to trade a movement than to trade a consolidation market, because you will never end anywhere. If the thing goes against you, you will shed tears, except you have enough capital that can bring you back to the market. All right, so the first thing you will be looking out for in this market is, once you notice this consolidation here, because it's going to happen to every market. Consolidation always happen before a breakout, and this time it's a very bad one, because imagine when you are trading in a market that this thing happened. This thing is almost like 4 to 5 days, just like 4 to 5 days before you now see this single move that landed you to this place. And this is where I will bring out my second challenge. If you ask me, what is the second challenge traders are facing currently in the forex world today? I've told us earlier that one of our biggest problem is the information we receive here. You know, when we keep receiving informations that we don't know how to manage them, it becomes a problem. It makes a lot of people to jump into the market and jump out. Every single information they would say, this one is the real one. At the end of the 2 days or 3 days, they would dump it because of the even. There are some people that will make an agreement for one to train them under mentorship. At the end of the day, because of one single video they see, that they say, what is the essence of learning again? They will stop there. So the second thing that I've come to realize, because of what I am seeing here now, this consolidation, I want to tell you that the second challenge people are having that make them to lose a lot is that they lack knowledge. You know, they lack knowledge. It's a very serious matter. I can tell you the truth. So when I talk about this one, I have my reasons for saying it. People will not believe me, but I have my reasons for saying this. And you know, our eyes is so much on give us strategy. All the strategies I've been watching for how many years now? How much have you back with it? So when you see somebody that will be opening up to tell you the truth, you start criticizing the person. Your attention is give us strategy. At least in my video, I have like 200 videos. There are some of our other brothers and sisters channels that have like 200. Some have been posting videos for 9-8 years, and people are watching it, and the same people are shedding tears. So when I see those things, it pains my heart. So although that I'm receiving attack and all those things, but I don't bother. I must say the truth. People don't know what forex is all about. They depend on when you cross up, you enter. When it goes down, you close. Well, you will depend mostly on trending trends and all these things. But there are basic things. Everyone on my mentorship class knows that there are basic things that you cannot see here. There are things that we don't just say openly here. Why is that? Even when we say it, you will not understand it. So that is, there are people who have been on my mentorship class for 1 year now. So when I tell you about that, the information people receive here on YouTube, they are too good that amateur people cannot manage. I know what I'm telling you. YouTube has been a source of blessing to so many. But when it comes to forex trading, it has helped many to build their capacity to an extent that they can now be boastful that YouTube has helped them. Believe me also that YouTube has also helped some people to grow their account the same information they receive here has helped them to blow the same account. So that is why I beg you, when you see any good strategy that is working, even when your mentor sends a video, if you go through the video and you see the strategy and that strategy is good also, but this one you are using is as good as anything, please ignore that one and focus on what you have. You must not use every strategy. I want to ask you a question. What happened when you start driving earlier? You know, there are some things you'll be afraid of. But once you keep driving, especially on a particular route, on a particular road, on a particular street, you monitor every route and every part of the environment. That is what happens in strategies. When you have this knowledge that traders, good forex traders are using, then you now master one particular strategy, which means that even ask yourself, what is strategy? So the first thing is to concentrate on the consolidation. So once you concentrate on the consolidation, that is something that will prove to you that the market is about to move on. I will not talk much about this now, but just take it that once the whole market closes above, the 50 moving average, and the last one makes the last move like this, then allow it to move on, because even if you check it from all angle, when I mention something, please pay attention to it. So even when you check from this place, you notice that this one is the one that break out from the whole resistance zone. As price action can help you to fish out those things, but we'll keep saying all those things because it is important for us to mention those things, because it is necessary. Now, another thing that will help you to trade markets, especially this very one, is this. Look at it. When the market is on a bullish move, when the market is trending, when the market is trending, there is something that must happen. When you'll be sure that this market will take a long time. There is one thing that you should see that will help you to be sure that this market is going to trend for a very period of time, is that there is going to be this powerful line of separation, like what you are seeing here. 50, 100, 200. You know, there's going to be this powerful move. There's going to be this separation. The more space you have here, the more gap this thing becomes. Look at it. So as long as the market is, once this thing crossing this angle and it has broken out from the resistance and support zone, whichever way, if it is on boom, it must have crossed from the support zone. If it is on crash, the resistance zone. So once this thing, the price action have broken out from that place, then I'm moved up to that place. How do you know that you should not close the spike at this given point? Watch what you are seeing at this place. What is the distance? So if this thing keeps separate, the more this thing keep pulling down, this thing will not join them. That is why I did not bring 21 moving average or 12 moving average or 10 moving average, so that you will see how clear the market can be. Because if you are using the lower time moving averages now, the period of 12, 21 and all these things, it may not allow you to see how this thing works. Come on, see. So that is why we'll bring out these things clearly so that you watch it. Then how do you know that you are about to close your trade since you entered here? Once you have seen that this particular 50 moving average have started making a curve, because once this thing have started coming to this angle, you will notice that this thing is making a strong move, then you will close your market. So how do you place trade? You place your entry point here, your E is here, your entry point is here, then you place your stop loss. Your stop loss does not have any effect, it only close the market with the last spike, or the with this thing, with the last current market, which is where the market will reach and stop the selling position. So but if you are doing scalping and you place your trade, and here you place your stop loss at this place, sorry for that, if the spike is longer than the stop loss, it will close here. This is where the current market will close with the price. So have that in mind. I keep saying this so that you will not go and waste your $10 $20 in the name that you place stop loss. So but be careful when you are doing those things. So immediately the market is stepping backward to this place, get ready to close your trade. Get ready to close your trade. So this is number one, trade breakout from consolidation. Then number two, there is something else I want to show you. That is something that can help you. This one is very, very powerful. Now, the market will enter into this place. Watch this thing. Watch this place. The market sometimes will enter into this place, but will not cross this one. But it will enter into the 50. Look at where I marked this yellow thing. It will enter into this 50, but will not cross. Now, when and how should you place trade using this? Immediately the market enters here and close like this, trade this one. This one is safe. Watch what I'm telling you. None of this thing happened like this. Check everything here. If I'm lying to you, I will prove this thing to you. It is possible. Look at what I'm saying. Immediately this market enters into this place, they will be doing their movement like this, their movement like this, their movement like this, their movement. But once there is this engulfing move like this, and the next candle closes with bullish, trade this one. But because this thing is 1 hour time frame, so if you trade this one, once this thing have crossed here, this is what you should trade, and your TP should be here. But for safety, avoid this one and trade such like this. Then you close here. That is my piece of advice. But for you to be on a safer side, once this market are getting closer to these places, avoid the market and look for consolidation. You can hold your market, you can trade for 2 days. I mean, you can wait for 2 days without trading and trade and make good profit like this. So if whatever I'm showing you, you watch it. Like the current market in the now, like the current market, which is what we are seeing now. This market you are seeing here now, it's possible that it will go back like this. So if the market goes back like this and close here as a weak candle here, then and opened the next one here and open something here as a bearish, which is to say that will confirm a breakout in this place. So I will enter and target this place as my TP because it happens between this place. So the benefit you'll be having, then you'll be asking me, then what is the work of the RSI, the relative strength index? Watch what is happening. Watch what is happening. So if this thing touches at this point, it is indicating that the market have finished selling, that is about to buy. So that when you are seeing a market moving against, when you are placing your sell positions, you are seeing the thing moving, keep your eyes on this. If this thing is approaching 30 levels, please close it. Close it. You will see these things more easier in lower time frame. So last questions you may ask me, how then can we see these opportunities in our lower time frame? Peradventure we don't have enough capital to trade this. I have the good news that you can also use this thing on your lower time frame, and it will not confuse you. Look at what I've showed you in this place. Look at what I've showed you. This one will cross, but if this one cross in this place, then expect the next, and once you have seen that, hold for some time. Don't trade any of this thing, because at this point this thing can still move up to this angle. So once you have seen those things and you notice that this thing have touched at this angle, please know it that the market is about to move in this direction. I just showed you how to catch a spike. You know, look at it, look at the market. So if you are doubting, you place a trade, you don't know how to manage this thing, what I've showed you here can work for volatility. Any of the volatility, it can work on step index, and it's going to be of a great assistance to you. You will thank me later if you try to understand this. Remember that you have everything possible if you can do it very well. Everything is possible. Now, how do you manage this? Try this on your demo and you will find the accurate answer you need in this forex trading. That is how simple this thing can be. So let's do a little back test to prove our point. For scalping, once the market enters and close at this point, please enter. It's about to move up. Once you are doing a scalping and the market spike below this place, enter. Something is coming. Do you get that? Enter. Something is coming. All right. But there is one thing I will always advise you. Please trade a good entry point and not anyhow. And anytime you lose a trade, don't be too focused to bring that thing back. Ignore it. Opportunities are everywhere in the market, often. So don't say, I've missed this one. No. Allow that one to go. More opportunities are coming. Very good ones are coming. More opportunities that are better than the one you think you have been losing. Once you see such thing, once you see a market in this form, avoid it. You only trade what has gone out of this place. Once you have seen the market separating from that place, avoid it. Check where the market is and check. You will see it will be going between this place and this. It will not have a good direction. But once you are seeing it going in between this angle, avoid the market. Otherwise, you will lose your trade. Like what you are seeing here now, like all those things. It's wrong. Look at it. You don't have any good direction. But once the market breaks out from this angle, you will notice that this market started making a move. Do you see that? So that is how market works. What is there? Why is this thing so hard for people to do? Look at it. So just confirm that the market, like what you are seeing here, avoid those things. No matter the benefit of this, avoid. This thing can deceive you. If these things can tie themselves like this, are you more knowledgeable than the market, the structures that put this thing like this? Why not wait until such thing happen? Then you can be able to make profit as you wish. My name is GDFX. I think this is where I can stop. And please subscribe to our channel. If you don't know how to trade, you only know how to deposit, you only know how to place trade, you only know how to watch and grab strategies and keep trying, I pity you. You may be losing more than you gain. So my advice is that you look for a mentor. Please, especially our brothers and sisters in Africa. Please, I beg you. Some of our sisters and brothers in the Western world, many of them have Forex Academy. Many of them read books on Forex. And that is why when we have opportunity to travel and come back, even our trading career, it will change. But some of us here will do a lot of things, a lot of unimaginable things, most times with wrong mindset. Because when you realize what Forex is all about, you will know that you have wasted a lot of your money in vain. So learn it, pay attention to learn, because anything you don't learn, you will use your capital